So I decided, I don't remember if I did this the other day or not, but I know I was looking at one of my old Red Dead videos and somebody made a comment. So if that person makes a comment today, or to answer your comment, or whatever you said something about levels. Well, my level now is up to, doesn't show you, but it's all the way up to 300 and something. I average about a level or two a day, every other, a level at least every other day, and probably 3 or 4 levels a week, depending on how often I play the game. But today we are gonna just do a small video, and this video is gonna be we're gonna craft some stuff. See, once you go buy a pamphlet from the different people, you can craft stuff. Some of the pamphlets you get from, like this one right here, sedative for varmint. That's so you can put animals to sleep. If you do the naturalist role, you get the pamphlet from Harriet. You have 2 ingredients that you can make into sedative ammo for your varmint rifle. And your varmint rifle is, if you buy the ultimate package, it comes with it. Other than that, you have to buy it. Let's see. To make these fire arrows, there's a pamphlet you get from the fence. One of the fences. We don't want to do that one. How about we make the fire bottles? This is another one that you get from the fence, and you make these fire bottles. You can also go buy these from the fence. And the toxic moonshine you go buy from the Moonshine Shack, or from Maggie in the Moonshine Shack. She's up top, and that makes the toxic moonshine. What do you need? Oh, you can make it with moonshine, Orlando sage. Oh, you can make it with yarrow. I don't have no yarrow. I sold it all off to the doctor the other day. I remember when people was telling me about you can sell off your herbs to the pharmacist. I never could find a pharmacist, but there's 2 doctors, one in Valentine and one in St. Denis, or St. Denis, or however you say that. I don't know if anybody's ever said anything about this, but you know, these lock boxes do come in handy. They are like, I think they're like 500 bucks. Once you get to a, I mean, it's nothing that you want to buy when you first start the game. When you first start the game, you don't want to buy the weapons locker. It's more of a, once you get all the stuff that you get, and you have, you know, steady income, and you thingy. Me, I bought all the guns, so you know, it gives me a place to put them. Plus, you know, these cattleman revolvers that you get the cattleman when you first start the game, and then you get another gun when you first start the game, and they're kind of lame. It gives you a place to put those, so they're not on your horse. You can buy other stuff you can store on your that you don't want there to store on your horse, because if you don't buy one of them, then all your guns are stored on your horse, and it's kind of annoying, at least to me, because when you come here to select a weapon, you have to go through all of whatever weapons you decide to get. So it takes them off your horse, so you don't have to, you know, when you go cycling through here, see, then you don't run across them. See? So like if I don't want to, if I'm not going to be taking any samples from Harriet, and I don't I usually don't carry my varmint rifle around. I mean, I pretty much hunt everything with, see, I accidentally put it on me. See, and that's what I don't like, because I don't like going into battle with it. And then the Carcano and the Rolling Black are both sniper rifles. So when you go to use them, you automatically go to the scope. These other guns, you can put scopes on them, and then you have a little thing that you click on to do the scopes. So, but the fence has, you know, these pamphlets. You go, and you don't want to buy them out the gate either, unless you have the money. I mean, because there's a lot of things that you want to buy first, and you want to keep, you know, you want to make sure you have a good gun, a good horse, not the best, but a good horse, one that, you know, because when these horses run, they run out of stamina pretty quick. So you'll want to have some what do they call that again? Stuff to boost their stamina. But then you come down here to the fence, and you can buy fire bottles and thingies, dynamite. But when you buy the pamphlet, you can also make it. But you still need the ingredients. And one of the most important ingredients that you need is animal fat. Now you get this animal fat from a few different animals. It's too bad, you know, that the butcher doesn't sell it. That would be so cool if he did. Because I think he should. I mean, there's a bunch of things that I think wow. Let's see, is this the gold watch? Yeah, we can sell off a couple of these. I don't really need that many gold watches. Just a couple. I don't need to sell off all of them because I use them to tell the time. So you can loot these from people. So in the catalog, I know you could buy them, but as long as you know you have one, you know, you don't necessarily need to loot them. See, and I only keep one of each one, because see, this is the silver one, this is the platinum one, and then of course the gold one was the one we started out with. Anyway, so here's the fence. You can look on your one map to find these, and you go into buy things. Okay, I have these things, that's why they're darkened. I haven't got this knife yet because it costs gold. These you can only get once you thingy. See, here's the dynamite. I already got the dynamite. That's why it went dark instead of light. Throwing knives, hatchets, cleavers, machetes, high rolling revolvers. People say that's lame. I didn't buy that until after, you know, I had, you know, money to throw around. Like, you know, now I have, you know, every weapon in the game. I went and bought all the clothing in the game that I liked that didn't cost gold. I mean, there's a few things I still haven't bought yet. And you can buy baked beans. There, and here's the moonshine. This moonshine is the moonshine that you buy to make some of the things in the pamphlets, and then you make it. See, I don't know if you actually drink it, because it's pretty whatchamacallit, but I get it to because you have to buy moonshine in order to make, you know, the toxic moonshine. So this is where you get that from. This is that new part of that new thingy, those that thing that they just added. This is where you buy 10 of them for 3 gold. So if you don't have enough to do those missions, then you come here and you buy it. See, here it's called a skill page, but this is efficient cooking. This allows you to cook 3 things at once when you're cooking meat, but when it's a challenge, it doesn't let you get away with that. Wilderness travel skill page. Before you could just buy, you know, the wilderness camp, which is separate from your main camp. It's just a fire, and so you can cook things in the wilderness, and there's a fast travel there. You have to buy this now in order for that to work. This one right here makes shotgun ammo pamphlet, so you can make certain shotgun ammo. It's like, I think the fire or the other one, I'm not sure which one it is. This is another one. See, I bought all of them. Varmint rifle something pamphlet. Repeater ammo pamphlet. It doesn't say on their fire arrows, but that's what it does. Tracking arrow pamphlet, that's for, you can only get that one after you rank high enough in the bounty hunter. And the rest of the pamphlets are there. I'm not going to go over each and every one of them, but this is where they are. You can make your own snake oil, bitters, horse revivers, medicines, spit point ones. I'm not exactly sure what that does. Horse meal. See, here's dynamite arrows, fire arrows pamphlet, fire bottles pamphlet, poisoned arrows, throwing knives pamphlets. You can, so once you buy the knives from him, then you got to go to your campfire or your camp. And that's why the wilderness camp goes in, because then you can add those, and then you can come back and buy 8 more, because you can only have 8 of those. And then the rest of these, you know. And toxic moonshine. Hey, he's got the toxic moonshine pamphlet too. Unless they moved it. They might have moved it. And you can buy gun oil from him, which is okay. Bait and all this other neat stuff. I guess it made more sense to buy certain things from him and certain things from him. These there's you go to your main map here. Click on your main map. Then you click on where it says index. And then you come down here to fence. And you have to visit all those like James Livingston, Sadie Adler, Sam McGuire, Shaky, and Sheriff Freeman for those stranger type missions to appear. Otherwise, they just show up as under the stranger mission. See, I haven't done this one yet, so I don't know who that is. The boy missions, I've done him. He's in 1 or 2 places nowadays. He's either here at Flatneck Station, or sometimes he's at the little camp out behind Valentine. Thomas, I think I've done one of his missions. Shows you where your camp is, your Moonshine Shack, poker. There's 5 poker locations, 1 bait shop, 3 barbers, 1 in Blackwater, 1 in Valentine, and 1 in St. Denis, or St. Denis, or how some people tell you. There's 6 butchers. There's 2 doctors, 1 in Valentine and 1 in St. Denis. Fast travel points. Here it is, the fence. See, there's one here in Thieves Landing. That's where we are. There's one up in Rhodes. There's one at Emerald Station / Emerald Ranch. There's one in St. Denis. One in Van Horn. And then we're back here to Thieves Landing again. And then you push square again, and the index goes away. And that's how you get the pamphlets nowadays, I guess. I'm not sure who else sells them. I know Harriet still sells pamphlets. I'm not exactly sure which ones she sells, if her one is there. Oh, the wolves. Right behind us. You know, one thing that I think that they need to do to these horses is they need to be a lot more loyal. I mean, this horse... Now I'm going to have to go dig its stupid butt out of the water. Watch. Hey, no, I can pick it up. I don't know if I have too much of its meat or not. Drop. But the naturalist, you know, you want to try to get as many samples as you can. You have to get a certain number of samples to fill your book. And you don't get to start the naturalist. But you know, that doesn't make any sense, you know, because they know that, yep, we have too much. So whatever meat I got, that's all I can get. Until I go sell some off at the butcher, because you can only have 30 of each meat that I know of. Yeah, more than 30, then you have to go sell it off to the butcher. Now everybody has a different playing style, so not one playing style is the same. I have too much of pork, so I'm gonna have to go sell off that pork before I can go get any more wild boars. But I average, like I said earlier, I average like at least 2 or 3, maybe 4 levels, or whatever you call it, ranks in the game a week. Usually, depending on how many times I play, but I at least get 3 a week at least. Now that I'm over 300, you know, it's not like a major thing, but you know, for that person that's trying to rank up quickly, don't try to do it too fast. I mean, once you get to 100, there's really no benefits after that. I mean, the only things that you want to really worry about ranking up are your roles. So you want to rank up your Moonshiner, you want to rank up your Trader, you want to get to the other ones, you want to rank up your Collector. The Collector's pretty much easy to do. It's not hard. Just got to go around finding stuff and stuff. So it's really easy to do. It's not hard. I mean, it's not. And then you sell things off to Mademoiselle. See, so we gotta sell off our pork. We can hold 40 pork. Wow, 18 bucks. 30 bucks on this one. 30 on this one. Okay. I'm not a big fan of this one. I don't like this kind of meat in real life, so I don't eat it in this game. Venison's okay. This is okay. This is okay. This we had today is a part of the challenge. This is turkey. And that's the wolf pelt. And for those who didn't hear, hasn't got around to, if somebody who watches this video and who didn't watch the Minecraft ones, I'm still doing those, but I accidentally deleted my big building that I had, so I'm not going to build a new building unless I do a second world. But my world got deleted, so I started over again. I was going to do it anyway. Start out with a building with a village nearby, like I did. So I mean, it wasn't something I wasn't going to do, but it's just sad that I lost my big building because when I first started playing this game, I was kind of new to it, so I was like, you know, spending 8 to 10 hours a day on the building, so it's like, well, it's a lot of work that went into that building because it was a mountain, and I had to clear it out, build things, do this, do that, and I just lost it. So I decided that, I checked on my other account, and my other account, the worlds didn't get deleted, so I let my grandkids play. I'm gonna let my grandkids play on that world. I'm not gonna let them play on this account. And you can have, I think, up to 4 to 6 sub accounts off your primary account. See, oh yeah, I gotta go to Crips to get rid. Oh, sorry, dog. One of the things that I hope that they add to this game is when you do these goods deliveries, that your wagon here gets to have 2 horses instead of just the 1. Because that would be really neat. Because I mean, you have 2 for your Moonshine, and that wagon cannot be heavy, unless it's because it's liquid. But it still does not seem heavy to me. Okay, so we got rid of that, and I'm holding on to those because thingy, and we're gonna hold on to the other ones for until there's a challenge. Some of the things I hold on to until there's a challenge. Some of the things I'm holding on to until I get a certain number of kills. I'm sick of those grizzly bears appearing out of nowhere and then they killing you without you so much as being able to draw your gun. But I have some things I gotta go do, so I'm probably not gonna. I was gonna try to get these, but I don't know. But these are the challenges that we do every day. See, here's the naturalist. These only appear as you rank up. The first one you get automatically. The second one you'll get once you hit 5, and then the third one you get once you hit 10, I think. I'm not sure it happens at 15, but all of them have at least 10. One of the other things that is good if you ever play this game is that you come down here to progress. This is where it is, rolls. See, the prestigious bounty hunter goes all the way to 30. The naturalist only goes to 20. The moonshiner only goes to 20. The trader only goes to 20. And the collector only goes to 20. See, they're all ranked up. Then you go over here to awards. You have 667 awards that are possible. So you got moonshiner ones. See, some of them, like this one. Wow, this one can be reset. See, when you reset it after the initial, you get gold when you reset these. So that's the good thing about resetting the ones that are resettable. Some of them are not resettable. See, this one I haven't got all the way there. This one's completed bootlegger missions. But selling moonshine, I've done quite a bit. See, I've reset it to X. X is 10. That's as maximum you can go. These ones are not resettable. Bounty hunter. See, that one's not resettable. That one is. That one is. That one I haven't even done yet. Turning in a player bounty target. I should have at least one because I did one player. And if you do play this game and you run across me and you're after me for a bounty, don't shoot me. 9 times out of 10, I will just give up. I'll try to escape if I want to, but I won't not shoot back unless you shoot me first. This one's almost resettable. And I don't go around shooting players. It's not my thing. When I wanna have fun and stuff like that, I go around shooting MPs. I mean, I don't see, you don't really get anything out of it anyway. Plus, I mean, you can't loot the players. You can't, steal whatever pocket change they have in their pockets. All you do is kill them, they're dead, so what? See, here's another one that can be reset. And once they're reset 10 times, you can't reset them again. See, this one cannot be reset again. It's all the way up there, it has to stay. Once it goes to X, and it does everything in Roman numerals. So let's see, Hunter. This one's only at 5, so this one could be reset. That one's not quite to 1 yet. I mean to 2 yet. This one's not resettable. This one's only at 4. This one's at 5. This one can be reset. This one's not resettable anymore because it's all the way to 10. And those ones just aren't thingy yet. These ones are all done. Wow. I can reset this one. So there's so far we're up to 3 awards. It's been reset. This one's not there yet. And those ones aren't resettable. See, one of the ones that I was been working on for a while is this one right here. Time spent in jail. 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, I've done 3 minutes. I haven't quite gotten to 5 minutes yet, but I did the whole 20 minutes once, so I reset that one. This one you just have to go to jail once and then you get this award. This one you got to evade. When you're evading the law, you got to evade to get this one. This one is survived a wanted level. This one's all the way to 10, so it can't go any higher. Travel. Oh, traveled by train. Wow, I'm up to 400 already? Wow. Got to get to 500. And I figured I would have had that reset like 5 times. Traveled by foot. That must be the one he's working on. This one's resettable. This one's not. That one's not high enough yet. That one's not high enough yet. This one, let's see. That one's not there yet. That one's not resettable. That one's done. That one's not there yet. That one's done. That one's not resettable. That one's not there yet. Sell valuables to the fence. See, you have to sell 1,000 in order to get the buckle the first time, and then you can reset that one. Can't reset that one. That one. See, the one where you do one thing and then you're in the buckle, that's the ones that aren't resettable. See, if they have a number above them, then they've been reset. Just because they don't have one does not necessarily mean that they aren't. Let's see, like, if I haven't gotten them to the reset point yet, then it won't be there yet. You have to have at least reset it at once in order for that number to appear. This one's not resettable. This one, see, I haven't even done it yet, but it's resettable. This one, I haven't got that one high enough yet. But these, in accordance with your daily challenges, a lot of people go and do these and the daily challenges. Whoops, none of these ones are resettable, these horse ones. They're real easy, you just have to buy horses. See, this one I haven't even done yet. But I got some things I gotta go do, so I just wanted to be a little update video and update that person who made that comment about the thing, to answer his comment, I guess. Let him know I read it. think I did it in one other video, I'm not one sure. But I figured I would do a Reddit video just to make sure that, you know, I'm still learning things from YouTube, so I don't know, you know, everything. All I know is that I'm notified when somebody makes a comment. And I haven't seen any comments, so I'm assuming that there hasn't been any. There was a few, I just don't remember all of them. So, and then here's your story mission progress. There's basically 2 story missions. See, this is the online, so there's a story mission on the online part. There's the Moonshiner, and then there's the main story mission. Beyond that, I don't know if there's going to be a 3rd or 4th part or not. But this is the one that the game kind of makes you do like the first 1 or 2 of this before you can just do whatever you want. And then the Moonshiner one, you know, you kind of do at your leisure. And you don't necessarily have to do them. It's just better if you do. I mean, you get a lot of, it'll help you level up your role really quick if you do them. See, here's the ranks unlocked. This is what I was talking about earlier in the video. See, when you try to hurry up and get your character ranked up, see, this is what I was talking about. See, once you get to 100, there's no more ranks unlocked. See, everything's unlocked at 100. So once you get here, the game gets a little harder, but once you get to here, it's not a big deal. So you want to at least get to 100 and then not go beyond it. I mean, you go beyond it, but I mean, just just do it at your leisure. Don't let the game become unfun for you. I think if you grind and play the game, you're spending your entire life on this game, then you will get burned out, and you will get burned out quick. So have fun with it. Don't grind. I mean, maybe in the beginning, to get the money so you can buy the rolls, but because you have to buy all the rolls, you have to buy with gold, and the only way to get the gold is either you have to buy it in the store at the very bottom here. I don't know if it'll go into that, because that'll take you to the play. In this game, it'll take you to, because I'm on PlayStation Network, so this will take you to the PlayStation Store, which is where you got to buy the gold, and then the other story. New game, exit game, load game. We can do exit game. I wonder if this would exit this game or exit to whatever. Let's see what it does. Alert. You want to exit game? Yes. Did it exit the game? Yep. So it exited us the game. So we're now here. See, this is where at the top of the screen, you see you push L1 and it'll go to story mission, and that's separate from the online. Nowadays, if you buy this game, they're both completely separate. Because the story mission you can go and get if you have PlayStation Now, you can go get it, and you play PlayStation Now, and you can play it on the story missions, on the story part of the game that way. But there's still story missions through the online too. So, and they correspond with your character. And then see, here's the new crimes. This is where the new blood money stuff is. It kind of reduces defense, rewards, and opportunities. See, this is where you buy the gold from, is this store, because the gold is what buys everything. Benefits, those little coupon things, is once you get the outlaw passes, that's what you used to get the different things. The Takeover series, these are the PvP matches that you can do in this game. And there's also locations in the game that you can just go to, or you can well, they added a lot of, and you can pick these different areas that when you wanna spawn to, you can click right here and it'll respawn you in that area, respawn you there, respawn you there, or respawn you there or there. Or you can go to the top one, which this will spawn you in your camp. This is where you can start the game in the crimes, the opportunities, which is also the combination of these two is where the blood money stuff is. And then this right here, wherever you left off, this is where this will spawn you. Most people don't care, so they spawn here, but then your camp will spawn separate from you. This right here, you posse up, will take you straight to a posse. And where I'm a posse leader, this will automatically fire up my posse without me having to go in there and do it. So I don't know if this answers anybody's questions, but this is some of the things that I do in the game, some of the things I like to do, the pamphlets that I have, and the reason why I have what I have. But some people will say in the game, well, you don't need to buy this. Well, you don't need to, and when you first start the game, that's true. You shouldn't be. But, once you get going, and once, you have money to burn, I mean, what are you going to spend it on? I mean, what's the sense in making it if you can't spend it on something? That's my philosophy. So we'll see you guys later. And as always, I'm Commander Starbuck, and I'll be doing the Minecraft update in a week, whenever it was, a week later. So that's my upcoming videos. I don't know how many Red Dead videos I do, but I don't really do a lot of them. So we'll see you guys all in the next video. And it's still